What's good, Lifestyle Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared, and y'all. Today we're gonna be looking at a video of Kendra G, and this one's probably gonna be a long video, but I want to say this. So the women asking why men wouldn't date a single mom. There's only one reason why, and that's because you're kids. Sorry to say it. And let me speak upon this before I start talking about this. The reason why I said that is because if you ask a woman if she would accept a man that has 4 kids by 4 different women, would she accept that man to be a boyfriend or a husband or even take him serious? She would say no. She would say we could be friends, but you're not about to touch me because I'm going to be the next one that's going to get pregnant. So now we have a woman that's a educated woman and is a baby mama of 7, shaking my damn head. Let's get into this bullshit.
You ready?
I am.
Do you have on clothes?
I do.
I was like, I thought I saw a thong when you were standing
No,
up.
girl,
Oh, no.
I got clothes on.
We did a Kendra
blending in with my
early. You petite.
It's blending in with my skin, but I got clothes on.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. What's your name, honey?
Poison.
You want me to call you Poison?
No, you can call me Diamond. That's usually.
I want to say, because if you're looking for a man, I don't know if Poison is what you want to think of.
No, that's what I said. You can call me Diamond. It's okay.
Okay, Diamond, where you live, honey? Where you calling me from?
I'm in Charlotte.
Charlotte, how old are you?
Great. She's from my fucking home city. Great. Ain't that a fucking perfect one?
38.
38. What you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse. Do you have any children?
I do. See, this where y'all gonna kick me down at, but it's okay because I'm ready. I've been watching the show for some years now. I have 7 lovely children.
Okay, she has 7 kids. You gave birth to all 7?
I did.
Okay, how old are your 7 kids?
So I have look, I done repositioned my camera. I'm all off now. I have my son will be 19 on Saturday.
Okay, Diamond, real quick, just give me their current ages, honey.
Oh, so 18, 13, 12, 9, 5, 4, 2.
All by the same man?
No, I have one. My oldest is with how you doing? My first girlfriend, and then I have I was married to my oldest kid's father, and then I have my youngest kid's dad.
So it's 3 people, but you said one was a woman?
I have my oldest with my oldest kid, my oldest son's mother. Yes.
So was that a surrogate situation? How did that work? Who was
No, no, we did the real thing.
Well,
we did it.
In order for a baby to be created, it takes a man and a woman. So where did you get the sperm from?
So there was a guy that we had after we were together. We had the baby. We stayed together for probably like maybe 2 or 3 years after that, after our son was born.
So with the woman, who carried the child?
I did.
So did you have sex with the man that you got married, pregnant by? Okay, so you had sex with him to get pregnant, but he signed off his paperwork to be the father.
Yes.
Is that true, or are you just agreeing with me?
No. He has never seen. I think he saw my son once, but that was early on. But he went on about his way. My son has never met him ever. Not that that's a good thing, to be honest. Now that I'm older, I think that that's probably something that I would be open to now.
Jesus. Mama was a rolling stone. She had sex with a man and a woman. And when she got pregnant, she had that motherfucker quick. And you know she's a nasty bitch. This ain't even this can't be fucking real. So you got 7 kids, 3 people. One's a woman, but you had sex with a man while you was with that woman and got pregnant. Oh boy, here we fucking go. No, it's already about to be a damn. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. I'm gonna get demonetized for this bullshit. Let's get started.
But my son's mother is still his mother. She's still in his life. She still takes care of him. She's still my best friend.
Okay. And how many kids did you have by your ex-husband?
We have 2.
So you have 2. So you have 1 with the woman.
I have 1 with the woman. Yes.
You have 2 by your ex-husband.
I have 2 by my ex-husband. My 2 oldest ones.
And then the last 4 are by who?
Oh, I skipped one. So yes, I had my middle daughter. She's the only one with a separate dad.
So basically you have kids by 4 people, not 3 people.
So 4. 1, 2. So 4.
So when I say educated, I'm gonna automatically start saying they dumb as hell. Bitch, you couldn't even figure. You couldn't even remember that you have 4 baby daddies, 4 kids. Well, 4 people get you pregnant. You couldn't remember that shit. But a hoe gonna be a hoe, and let them hoe.
So 4 people. I'm gonna say people because 1 was a surrogate situation
with the woman,
and the other were 3 men. So the 9-year-old has her own father.
She has her own father, and then the babies have their own father.
So the 5, 4, and 2-year-old.
Yes.
Why are you not with that man, the one you had the last 3 kids with?
Well.
Wait, she gonna say they toxic. She gonna say they toxic. Watch this shit.
When we were together, I think it was just like a lot of, after a while, not initially, but after a while, it was just a lot of bickering, arguing. There was a big age difference where I was done having children. I met him, he had none. And so my plan was
having children, you had 3 kids by him.
No. When I met him, he had none. So when I met him,
yeah, I know, but you said that you were done having children, but yet you proceeded to have 3 by him.
Yes, so that's where I'm getting to. So I was done having children, but when I met him, I had no intention on having any children. We were like casually dating. Then we started liking each other, and then we tried to, do the whole family thing. But I think it was just the age gap that originally made me not want to pursue the relationship. Ultimately, that ended up being the downfall.
How much older was he?
So we were 7 years apart.
7 years apart. So,
ma'am, that's natural. That's a normal age. That's a normal age difference. So what are you talking about? So you're telling me that you was fucking? I ain't even gonna try to figure this shit out. He was 20. He was in his late 20s to early 30s. Just say it. You was a hoe. You was a hoe. Just say it. You was a hoe. Just say it. This ain't gonna be a good one. I'm about to fucking roast your ass with them damn angel wings on your fucking chest. You need to get them bitches taken off, cause you ain't an angel.
So, and you guys were never married, correct?
No, we were never married.
You're a nurse, you said, correct?
I'm a nurse. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No, she a hoe.
So we got Diamond Charlotte, 38. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
A Libra. So we got Diamond Charlotte, 38 Libra, a nurse, mom to 7 kids, by 4 people, 3 men, and then she had a serious situation with her ex-girlfriend, correct?
No, it's 4 men because she said that she had sex with the first guy that she got pregnant by. Let's not fucking say it's a surrogate. No. Her and her doggone girlfriend decided to get freaky with it and decided to have a baby. So they let a man plow her guts, spray all that baby batter up inside of her ass, and she got pregnant. Let's not make it. Let's not simplify it. No, let's simplify it, shall we? She got pregnant by 4 men. The first one she got pregnant by because her baby mama decided to get freaky with it and let a man go all up and raw inside of her and had kids. We not gonna sit here and sugarcoat this shit. I'm tired of you broads trying to simplify shit that's not complicated. We all see the shit. She got she got her guts busted in and got what she wanted. Enough is enough.
Yes, which is my best friend.
Is her best friend. Now, so are you bisexual, Diamond?
Oh, my charger did something weird. So like I tell everyone, I would be a liar to say I'm not. I started with women, I ended with women, but I had my children with the men that I was with. So technically, I would never say that I was 100% lesbian. That would be confusing and a lie.
So, okay. So are you tonight looking for a man or a woman?
I'm looking for a woman. That's my preference.
Okay, so now you want a woman tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of woman are you looking for?
So I like nice girls, soft girls, feminine girls, women that know that they're women. I don't like butch and dominant and just like the ones that say uh that don't identify with being like the full woman. I like women when I look at you, I say you're beautiful, and they say thank you. Not the ones that say I say you're beautiful, and they be like, don't call me that, call me handsome. I like women that know that they're women. That makes
Okay.
sense.
What are your deal breakers?
Um, so I'm gonna go with what everyone else is saying. I don't like a liar. I don't like a liar. I don't like a cheater. I don't like a person that's not confident. You have to be confident. Um, you have to be able to walk into a room and look nice, dress nice, speak well, be intelligent, have some type of accolade about you or with you, and just be realistic with who you are in the space that you're in.
Okay. Should she look a certain way?
Um, Pretty.
Let me just ask you, if a man is interested, should he not even shoot a shot at you?
I knew this was gonna come. I said that. I said they're gonna ask me this question. So I've been with women my whole life. Since before I even dated women, I was looking at women at 4 years old. Um,
How can you even remember back to 4 years old? I can barely remember me being able to piss right at 4. What are you talking about? I was looking at women because shoot, I had no damn choice. I was seeing ditties. I was looking at tickle bitties. I mean, shit. What you want me to say? Like, I'm tired of you broads. Ladies, this one's for y'all.
but to be honest, at this big age of that I am in, I'm not finding myself running across the woman. So a guy would have to be like grand to sweep me off my feet at this point. I think I've come from a place to where I've been with women so long and intermittently been with men that I feel like I know, I'm not gonna say I know, but I feel like I need to go with what I know I've been wanting since I was a kid, which is a woman. However, I'm not finding the luck. So sometimes I say, well, maybe this ain't what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I don't want anything else, but I'm not finding anything in this area. I get a lot of men that want to talk to me, and a lot of times I won't give them a chance. So if I think that you would have to be grand and check a whole lot of boxes in order for me to be like, yes, this is what I'm gonna do.
Nah, man, we humbly reject your request. Ain't now man trying to come to a bisexual woman that doesn't know her own self and is willing to put up with her and her 7 children. Ladies, this one's all y'all right here. She wants y'all, and she talk about you have to be grand to come talk to her. You funny as hell.
Let me ask you this. So your youngest children, they're 5, 4, and 2, all by
Mhm.
the same man. When you were dealing with him, did you not deal with women?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
So okay, you did. So your youngest child is 2. So that means you just started dealing with women 2 years ago again, correct?
Well, no, we broke up when I was pregnant with her. So we had broken up when I was pregnant, and in between the amount of time that my 5-year-old and the 2-year-old, we had broken up quite a few times because of infidelity, not by me, but so we had been broken up, but I still was trying to just figure out my world and my life at that point. I was a lot younger then, but during that time I wasn't with women, but I've always had the attraction to the woman. I never looked at like, oh, I'm gonna go be with this man. I always said, oh, if I get with somebody else, it's gonna be that girl.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm following along. Some cousins are confused. I'm a little
I wish I
confused
could see the
too.
comments, but I can't see anything.
Girl, you don't want to see these comments. Let's keep going.
I
You don't
can't
want
see
to see
nothing.
them.
I'm sorry.
Does the woman have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes. So I'm gonna say at least 90,000 a year.
What sane woman is gonna date you with 90K and is gonna be willing to pay for you and your bastard kids? Can we make can we make can we start being honest with these people? What in the French toast are you offering somebody to even make them want to even date you? I I'm dead serious. Why would somebody even want to date you? You aren't even on the straight you aren't even on a straight and narrow path. What man in their right fucking mind or woman in their right fucking mind would date this woman? Seriously? Boy. I guess modern women today are the damn same.
It's not okay. Would you date a woman that has 7 kids?
I would.
You would. Okay.
I would.
Wait. Hell no. So 14 kids. So y'all talking about 14 children. 14 children. Y'all, that's what y'all gonna plan on taking care of. 14 damn children. That's what y'all gonna do? 14. Are you crazy? What? Y'all are fucking delusional. What the fuck? You would date a woman with 14, with 7 kids. So you and her, that's gonna be 16 damn people living in one household. What? Show me what house that you gonna pay for with. Let's be reasonable here. With 8 bedrooms, that's gonna be cheap because we can already tell your broke ass ain't got no money. Excuse me. Shit. I'll wait. None. Let's continue.
Look, as ironic as it is, I have never dated a single person with children, but I love kids so much. I didn't have my kids because I was out here picking and raising my hand saying, oh, You want a kid, you want a kid, you want a kid. No. When doctors tell a woman that they got a choice, I was kind of like faced with that. And I was like, I come from a family, a huge family, and my mother got 5 kids, and my family is huge. So when I got faced with the choice, I had to make a decision. So I love children.
And I understand that a lot, right? I definitely understand. I think the choice you're saying is when you have your pregnancy, either you have an abortion or you have your child, right? And
no, even what? No, go. Let's go a little further than that. No, it was more of we about to take your whole uterus, cervical area, reproductive system, and you will not at 18 years old. At 18, and if you choose this to save your life, you will never have another. You won't have another kid. And at that time, I was pregnant with my to be 19-year-old next weekend.
Okay. Oh, so they're saying when you had a medical condition when you were pregnant with your first child?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you decided to keep your uterus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided. So that's why I decided to not.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I had to, and not try to put all my business out there because this was 19 years ago.
Well, listen, I'm gonna pause you because I want you to understand this is a very big platform. So if you don't want to share something, don't share it because no videos come down, and this is a major platform.
Yeah. Well, no, not share it as in it's a secret because it's not. Because to be honest, I have doctors, medical professionals, everybody like trying to put me in journalistic medical reviews and medical journals because they're like, oh my goodness, you are a walking miracle. So I would never withhold that information because I have a lot of people trying to talk to me about my individual condition because it's so rare, but it happens to women. But in a nutshell, I would have either had to choose a bone marrow transplant at 18, where I would have had to lose everything in me and possibly not even live past 3 months. Or, in my eyes, I chose my son. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. It's no good for me. I want my son to have my son, and I want my son to have siblings. And so I'll pass. I'll ride it out till the wheels fall off. And here we are. My son will be 19 next weekend, and they gave me 90 days.
Okay.
And so I'm just happy to have that. So that I was pushing him. I was pushing him out. I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna take them from me, I'm gonna give you as many as I can give until I can't. But
and where did that leave you? Where did that leave you? I'll tell you something. This don't make no damn sense.
But
okay, so that's what I was trying to get to. So in this, I'm happy you're alive and well. So let me say that first. But are you saying you had so many children because it was predicted that you wouldn't?
It was predicted that I wouldn't. So I really wanted to have a big family my whole life. I've always wanted to have children. I love kids. Like I said, I come from a huge family. My mother had 5. My father had 3 children. One outside my mother, but like I wanted that world. I was a little girl dreaming to be the little girl raising the kids. I was the cousin that was babysitting all the little kids. I loved it. It was what I wanted. So when I was 18 and you trying to take that from me, it was no good for me, you know? Okay. So to say that, I say this. A lot of y'all people shouldn't be judging people for having these kids because 1, kids are blessings, okay? But 2, like I said, I am career-oriented and established.
Hold up. Before I let her ask on, yes, kids are blessings. Yes, I can very much agree to that. But here's why I disagree. When you have kids outside of wedlock, and you could be married to a woman or not. When you have children outside of wedlock, and then you're coming to the dating market to ask for somebody to date you, and telling somebody that they shouldn't be worried about your kids, that becomes a problem where you're basically dismissing how said person should feel about the situation. The more and more I see you women say this pathetic bullshit that comes out of your fucking mouths, the more and more I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Every time you open your damn mouth. Every time y'all open y'all fucking mouth, it makes no fucking sense. And I'm getting sick and tired of y'all literally going throughout all this bullshit and saying kids are blessings when you know damn well kids deserve a two-parent household. Y'all say kids are blessings, but then these kids turn into motherfuckers that's running around here shooting niggas, and they all gonna be over here like this. My kids are blessings. Yeah, fuck you.
A lot of y'all people shouldn't be judging people for having these kids, because one, kids are blessings, okay? But two, like I said, I am career oriented and established. If you can raise and manage your children, have as many as you want. Who cares? What's the problem?
But you're not raising and managing your kids. You have 7 of them. You just popping kids out willy-nilly and acting like it's okay. It's not okay. There's a single... Damn near 80% of black women have kids nowadays. No. Damn near 70% of black women have kids nowadays. Why do you think that's okay?
Who cares? What's the problem? Okay, I gotta let me read this to you.
Okay,
Rome the Beast sent $5 to say she has a lot of wants and demands for someone with 7 kids.
I do. Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you why. Tell Rome why you have a lot of demands for someone with 7 kids.
Kendra, happily, don't even worry about it. You don't need, just sit over there and be pretty like you are right now. Let me talk to Rome. Let's compare me and Rome. And I don't know Rome, but let's just start from the beginning. I graduated at 17 and I was always the smart kid. I joined the military when I was 17 years old. I am a retired Navy veteran, okay? I am also a nurse. I have 7 children. I live in an 8-bedroom house, and 8, when I said 8, I meant 8. I live in an 8-bedroom house with 3 stories. I have a basement. I have a 3-car garage, okay? I have a 2022 Suburban that I bought in 22 of January that I had to pre-order because guess why? They weren't in stock. Okay. So if you had to match yourself to me, you might be grand and we might be a match, Rome. However, don't ever look at a woman and say just because she got 7 kids, that means it's a flaw. Kids are a blessing. I don't care if a person has 15 children. Are you able to take care of them? I'm not on welfare. I don't look for nobody. I can walk around my whole house, ask TikTok, because we do this often on TikTok. Okay, Sean Diamond Simone on TikTok. We do this often. They've seen my whole entire house, and when I say I got 8 bedrooms, I really do. And I own my house. Okay, my house I bought for $600,000. And guess how much it's worth now? $1.5 million, because I just had it appraised. So, Rome, you want to tell your story? You care to give a little bit of feedback?
All I heard was cash. Ching sounds. That's all I heard. She said everything that sounds good. She has a $1.5 million house. Okay, cool. She has a 2022 Suburban that she had to custom order. Cool. She's a ex-military. Thank you for your service, ma'am. Other than that, still this whole baby mama attitude. You don't realize that kids that are raised by money are the worst. Look at Jaden and Willow Smith. That's what money raising your kids look like. And you're saying all this accomplishments that you have, which is very admirable. But at best, it's trash. You have no stable second parental figure in the household with you to help teach and guide your children. A mother can only guide their children but so far. It takes a father or second fatherly figure to raise that child properly. And that's why a lot of you women fail. You believe in all this money, what you're putting, you having this house, this car, and all these kids is a blessing. Yes, it's a blessing, but the problem is those blessings can turn into curses. That's what y'all never want to talk about. A blessing can turn into a curse. I'm gonna probably have to do a part 2 to this because, or I can just let y'all go see the video. Y'all have your own concerns, but checking out she was spitting fire in this whole thing. But yeah, let's continue.
So please tell me how would my kids have fathers? That's the thing. My kids, there's both of them. They're getting their children this weekend when we go home, as they always do, and they pay child support, believe it or not. So that adds to the little bit of income that I might have because I'm a woman of 7 children that must be on welfare and doing bad. Wrong.
Yeah.
So what else?
Okay, Diamond. I'm trying to think what we at with
I am a little spicy, but again, I'm a nurse. Oh, my bad. I left one out. I am the director of nursing. Google it. So I am the head of the clinical nursing department at my job. So my 7 children has nothing to do with anything. I can push out 3 more, and guess what? I'll still be the good woman that I am.
Don't play with Diamond Child. She's ready for you, bro.
There's a misconception between good woman and valuable woman.
Let me ask you this. Okay. So I'm trying to think where we were at last. When was your last relationship? Did I ask you that question?
No, you didn't ask that. So my last relationship was 2022 October. We broke up, me and a girl that I had been friends with for 15 years, but we had gotten into a relationship. We broke up, and we tried to rekindle a few months ago, but that lasted for like 2 months. So 2022 October.
Okay, I think I skipped it. Look, I got a little lost. Did I ask you if the girl had to look a certain way?
No, you asked me that. I said a woman's woman, pretty much the girl that looks like the girl.
Okay. Did I ask you? I don't think I asked you this one. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
You asked me that. I said at least 90,000 plus.
We did. We did the Kendra Cam too?
I stood up, but I don't know if it was.
I think that's where we're at. It's time for the Kendra Cam.
Oh, goodness. Let me pull because before it was, you got clothes on. So I'm going to move my chair.
Okay.
So, yes.
I mean, you're in great shape. And this was actually a question, too. You're in amazing shape. DeHonday07 sent $5 and said, Kendra, ask her how she got that body snatched after 7 kids. Because I got 1 kid, and I look like Mrs. Clump with a big book. So she wants, this is actually a woman, she wants to know, how did you get your body snatched after 7 kids?
If you go look on my page and go look at my mother and my family, my mom looks like my sister. She has 5 kids, no stretch marks. I don't have stretch marks. I probably can't do all that. So my mom.
Let me just ask this question directly, because I think that's what they want me to ask you. Have you ever had surgery after having your children?
So I had a tummy tuck. However, when I got my tummy tuck, my doctor told me when I was in there, and this is on camera, why are you here? You don't have enough fat. And if you look on my pictures, you'll see I've been skinny my whole life. But I still chose to get it because I thought it would eliminate this little pudge. I got my shirt all lopsided now. I thought it would eliminate this little pudge I got, but it didn't. So, and the doctor told me not, and I still got the pudge. But if you go look all the way back, I'm still small. I've been small for a very long time.
Okay. So, now, when was your last relationship?
You asked me that. That was in October 2022.
Okay. Lord of Leon asked me to ask you this question. He said $5. Would you want your kids to be with someone that had 7 kids by 4 different people?
I wouldn't care because I love my children regardless of what, and I think that we should spread that amongst the population. It shouldn't matter what your children chooses to do if they're in a position to where they can handle it.
Oh, hell no, we shouldn't spread that among the population. No, 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 no. Hell fucking no. No, we don't need to spray single baby motherhood hope over among the damn black community. We got enough of y'all single baby mamas out there already. No, we don't need no more of y'all. Hell no. That's a lie from the pit of hell.
So if my son being 19 chose to date a woman with 7 kids, I'll be like, baby, bring the babies over here. Let me come feed them.
She a goddamn lie. She know it.
Let me get. Oh, what we party over here? We all about to have a good. And if y'all watch my TikToks, y'all see I got all the neighborhood kids at my house.
Notice how she keep on talking about TikTok. Ma'am, TikTok is for the untalented. I ain't on TikTok because I'm talented. I got a very good personality. Besides, I get banned on TikTok quick. Y'all need Jesus.
But I just love kids, to be honest. The number of kids that you have, it shouldn't determine, one, who you are as a person, or your financial stability, or even how behaved your children are. My older kids are older, so they're well behaved. My little babies, they still are well behaved, but they're children, so who cares? Yes, I'll have my kids date a person with. To be honest, I would prefer that. I've never dated.
Okay, hold on. I want to get this clear. You prefer one of your children to be with a woman that had 7 kids by 4 different women?
I wouldn't put a number on how many, but I would prefer my children to date a person with kids, because I wouldn't care the number to start there. But because I feel like when you date a person with children, you learn a lot when you have children, but you learn a lot about how to grow up. We all know the old saying, when you're younger, when you learn, how to grow up, or you learn how to grow up when you have kids. A lot of times, not saying you won't if you never do, but sometimes even being 17, when you have that kid, it forces you to grow up. So
why would you want your kids to date out? Well, to date a woman that has kids when they have none? Wouldn't motherly advice be, son, go out there and have your own children instead of taking on somebody else's burden? Wouldn't that be the most responsible thing to say? Instead of, I would prefer my kids to date somebody with kids. Especially if they don't have any. Why are we perpetually advocating for men to go date women with kids when these men can go out there and make their own families, get married and date their own, get married and have their own children with their own spouses, instead of going into a relationship with a woman that has kids already by another person, or already made family? Why would you advocate for somebody to do that when it'd be more responsible and respectable for them to go out there and make their own family? What the hell?
So if my child decided they want to date a person with a kid, or however many, I feel like kudos to you, because one, that tells me I taught you how to love a person for them and not for who they are, what they had, or the decisions that they chose to make.
Fuck the love. You can love somebody from afar, but damn. You always want to preach this, the love a person for who they are shit. And then they get a fucking trash ass woman that got babies by several different people talking about, you should respect me. What? Like I said in the beginning of this video, if I had 4 kids about 4 different women. A woman would not even consider dating me. You're advocating for a man that has no kids to go out there and date a woman with kids. To me, I believe single fathers and single mothers need to be together. Don't tell a man that ain't got no kids to go out there and date a baby mama, especially a baby mama of 7.
The kids are there. Love them. All they need is love. That's it. What human being in their right mind would have an issue with a child that didn't ask to be here?
It's not an issue with the child. It's an issue with the fucking parent. And you know that's why you looking sideways like that. What? Really?
Because of a decision that the mom made.
They got questions for you, but I want to say one thing.
Honey, listen, I think all you want.
I think one of the things that when it comes to people who have a lot of kids, it's the financial part. Now, in your case, you're actually looking for a woman, right? So would you expect, and you have 7 kids, but you have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and 2-year-old. So you have young children. Then you have a 9, a 12, and a 13, and then an 18. So a person, well, before I say this, let me ask you this. What type of relationship are you looking for? Do you want to be in a committed relationship with you and a woman? Should she move in with you? Like, what kind of relationship dynamic are you looking for?
So I feel like I am well established right now, but if I met a person that I wanted to be fully committed to, if she didn't want to move here or live here in my house because maybe she feels like it's mine, I would absolutely be willing to sell my house and then we move into something different. I am looking to build. I'm looking to grow with the person, and I'm looking to just be happy.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say the amount of children at times could be concerning because you think of the finances. Can you take care of that amount of kids that are not yours? And then also, can you be in a house with that amount of kids that are not yours? There's things that will probably never irritate you because they're your children, right? So your tolerance for a certain behavior would be wider than a person who's not their biological parent. So I think that's the tricky part at times when it comes to acceptance of children. Also, again, men at times is like, I have to financially be responsible and take care of these kids. But that's not your request. You're not looking for a man.
And that's what I was going to say, Kendra. That's the issue because dealing with women, I've never met a woman that, well, to be honest, I ain't ever met a man, to be quite honest, because they see who I am as a woman. And again, how can you argue with the person as a man when you live in a 1-bedroom apartment and this girl over here got everything more than you? What is the real argument for real?
No, you have to have that because you were forced to have it. I can guarantee you right now, if you didn't have all them damn kids, you wouldn't have all that shit. If you didn't have all them kids, you wouldn't have all this shit. For one, you're a military vet. 2, you getting doggone child support. 3, you're a medical nurse. If you didn't have all them kids, your ass would be at work all the fucking time. I can guarantee that. You wouldn't be getting no child support. But you would be getting your pension from the military. Let's stop the cap.
So I've never dated anybody that ever looked at me and said, why would I? Because no, they look at me and they say, dang, this girl got her stuff together. Yes, and if they do meet my children are well behaved. I don't got little rugrats running around here just doing whatever it is they want to do. So if they meet my kids, it's more like oh my goodness, these kids are good. They're well mannered. They're sweet. They're nice. You don't feel like. Matter of fact, I got 7 kids. Where they at? You see?
At this point, I'ma just no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'ma let y'all go watch the rest of this shit, cause my head's fucking hurting now. Y'all go watch the rest of that bullshit. At this point, She's screwed. She is absolutely screwed. And to the people out there that's gonna try to say I hate these women, no, you can kick fucking rock because you know damn well I don't. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I gotta go. Bye, guys.